Alright, good morning everyone. Hope you guys are doing good today. It's super sunny out, so I actually had to like block this window a little bit. But it's good to see the sun after yesterday was kind of gloomy. So anyways, you guys, today I missed our last class. I didn't wear a hat, like my fishing hat. So I have an extra special fishing hat today. I've actually had it for a while. Back when I got this, I actually had hair on top of my head. But now it's like super awesome because like look at these curls. Look at my gray hair. So yeah, like I've got great fishing hat today. It looks like I have long hair now. Yeah, we'll kind of like adjust it a little bit. Hopefully this is good. All right. So you guys been wearing your fishing hats? If you guys have fishing hats, you guys want to post up some pictures of you wearing them, that would be spectacular. I'm definitely excited about that. But anyways, what we're gonna do today, guys, is we're gonna start out our day with cutting out our fish. And a couple things that I've noticed I just want to call out. Number one, you guys, the idea behind this online schooling is that every day there's about 40 minutes that you're in class. So typically if we were doing like, we could actually be talking, there'd be about 20 minutes that we would gauge together, and then there'd be 20 minutes that you would work outside of class. And because you know, like a lot of the stuff we're doing, like I show you what to do, it takes like maybe 7 minutes or whatever, and then you guys have work time. So the idea would be that then you would work for like 30 minutes, okay? So you guys don't think that you have to crank out more than that. Like I do expect you guys to be engaged with this class for 40 minutes per day, but realize you guys that you don't need to go beyond that. And some of you are like super excited and I think you're bored and you want stuff to do, and I get it. Work on some side project, all right? One of my students came up with a cool alternative way of using like makeup to do coloring and stuff like that, and like that's awesome. Like I'm super excited about that. But try like for our in-class stuff, you guys just kind of stay with the track of it, because part of it is that I'm gonna give you guys assignments each day of what I want you to do, and if you try to jump ahead and try to guess what I'm gonna do, you might miss something. Some kids have showed me like projects and like they were going in the totally wrong direction. They weren't doing things that I want. And you guys, part of your grade obviously is how well you're following the directions and how well you're taking the idea behind it and putting it to use. So you guys just please stay on track with me. Don't try to work ahead. Please make sure that you're following stuff. Also, you guys, like there's been a lot of talk about how you guys don't actually have to have your stuff turned in until midnight on Saturdays. And so some kids I think are planning on just like doing a week's worth of work on Saturday and just like cranking it all out. Well, the problem with that, and the reason why I do the daily sharing, is so that you guys can check in with me, show me your projects, I can see, hey, you are on the right track, great job, or, oh my gosh, you've totally gone in the wrong direction, and I can reel you back in before you spend too much time doing the wrong thing. So you guys, please make it a point, try, all right, to do your classwork every day, do the daily share every day. That way I can give you guys feedback, we can communicate, and I can make sure that you're doing the right thing. And that way it's not super frustrating when all of a sudden, like if you do it all at the end and you're doing the wrong thing and I want you to restart or whatever, like that would be frustrating to me. So yeah, hopefully this all kind of makes sense. All right, anyways, moving on. We're gonna start out today, you guys, by cutting out our fish. All right, so I've got my fish here on my brown paper, and I am going to just carefully cut along my edge, cutting the fish out. The reason we do this is when we start laying the scales on and we start gluing, is if you actually wait till the end, you're gonna end up with, I don't know, like you kind of want that imperfectness of having the scales slightly like hanging off the paper. And if you do it all like kind of, I don't know, you cut it out or whatever, you're gonna have like a weird smooth line or whatever, and we don't want that. So we want this a little bit more. I'm gonna kind of skip over this mouth part, swing around here. Luckily fish are pretty darn simple. If you got kind of a crazy tail, like on my beta, I had like all that like crazy like stringiness or whatever, just kind of avoid that and, you know, like lop off the end of it, and then we'll add that stuff on, okay? All right, don't need that. I'm gonna actually just toss it over there, and then I'm gonna quick cut out my teeth, because it's a piranha after all, and piranhas need to have cool teeth. Okay. Doing good. Hopefully you guys all have scissors. Like, I feel like scissors are something that most people have, right? If you don't have a scissors, I guess you could, like, you could literally just kind of carefully tear around the outside of it, which would be okay. But hopefully you have scissors, and you can just do that. All right. Boom. Pop that off. All right. Fish. Okay. All right. So you guys, from here, what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to work on just starting to glue my scales on. And I want to only do, again, this is where paying attention and like listening to it, I'm only going to do the body, the main part of the body. I am not going to do the fins. I am not going to do the head. All right. So don't do anything with the head. Don't do anything with these fins, all right? Leave those alone. Scales just on the main part of the body, all right? And I'm gonna start from the bottom, and I'm gonna layer them out. I'm gonna do a line all the way across and layer them all the way up. Now, you guys, again, you've got probably 30 minutes of work time today. Like, that's a fair amount of time. You might get done with other scales, but if you get to 30 minutes and you're not done with the scales, don't worry about it. Maybe like you're like me and I just like start something, I wanna finish it, but you guys see how far you get. All right, I'm gonna time myself. If I get done in 30 minutes, great. If I don't, then I'll just have you guys work on this more next class. So, everybody good? Okay, I'll assume you guys are. If you guys have questions, let me know. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna like do a little time-lapse video of me doing the scales, and then you guys can watch that part of it, and then I'll check in with the end and just show you guys how much I got done. So, we good? Cool. All right, see you guys in a little bit. Alright, you guys, so that took me 20 minutes, and I had to like cut some paper like in the middle of things, but you can see how it turned out. Like, trying to get so the light like shines on it. Alright, so a couple things. Number one, I used the syrup. Okay, so like, I don't know if you guys noticed like in the video, if you guys could see it, I have like a little container that I just put some syrup like down in the bottom of it, and then I just used my fingers and I just dipped my finger in it, put it on the scale. I started from the bottom and the back. So do the bottom row and just like start here and do a row and do a row and do the row. So from the back to the front, from the bottom to the top. And I just, like I said, just kind of moved right through it. You can see like my different colors that I did, like down here in the oranges to the reds, and this like weird color here, the green in the back, and the darker colors, and then it kind of like, I ended up kind of mixing some different colors in here because in my picture there's different colors. And as you're going, like if you're using the syrup, fingers might get a little sticky, so I actually at one point got a wet paper towel and just kind of wipe my fingers off. But unlike glue, you can just like lick your fingers off and it's not really a big deal. So whatever, that was kind of fun. Again, just to kind of handle things differently than you normally would. So just kind of layer it up. Like I said, that took me 20 minutes to crank through it. I'm gonna kind of clear off some of this syrup. It's like right in the middle of my project. Huh. I mean, whatever, right? Like, we're doing something different today. So, anyways, I'm super excited about this. Like, I think it turned out cool. I like it. So, again, you guys, just doing the body, bottom back to the front, bottom to the top, working through it, you guys. I had to stop, you know, like that 20 minutes that it took me, like, I had to stop in the middle and cut, like, a bit more, like, paper. I ended up having way too much red and orange compared to like what I actually was doing. If I would have pushed that up a little bit more, maybe it would have been okay, but whatever, it's fine. So anyways, you guys, yeah, I feel like you should be able to get done with that. We'll talk about doing like the head and the fins and stuff next week, or like this week, depending on when you're watching this. And yeah, awesome, you guys. So have a great day, and this has been fun. Talk to you guys later. All right, bye.